And I love to yap. I can tell you one thing, being in Orange County, being 25, it's shown me a lot. Lived here my entire life. What I'm going to talk about is social media. So if you have 2 minutes of your time, then stay around. If you got a long attention span, then I'm the guy for you. I was in San Francisco taking photos with some folks, and next thing you know, they're constantly calling me. They want to do all their photos with me. And I wondered why, and they told me, Jacob, when we do photos together, I get the most likes, the most shares, the most comments, saves. The analytics jump through the roof. And I was just looking at a account where they have more than 50,000 followers, but every video is sitting at around 1,000 views. Now that's interesting because I post content, but every once in a while I get a video that just blows the sky off of the previous high. Why any of this matters is because doing my own data analytics and having a sister who's also, she runs accounts too. It's so fascinating, this whole world of social media. You could pay as much as you want for someone to make content of your brand, but it's almost like a paradox. It doesn't guarantee views, but it does guarantee views. My sister ran a sorority page for a popular college out in Arizona, and they weren't buying or selling anything. You didn't follow the page and receive anything other than updates from a sorority. And she was so good at it that they basically were begging her to do it for the entirety of her stay at the sorority at the college. But she was so exhausted and drained that she didn't want to do it anymore. But at the same time, she loved doing it, that it was so, it would be the best sorority. If she had stayed and done it for all 3 years, then it would have been the best sorority based off of branding and imaging alone that the college has ever seen. And for that 1 year, it was. So for those of you still listening, it's a funny conversation that I have with myself because I don't use hashtags, and I'm getting views that people who do the best for the hashtags and want to post at the right time, like it's almost like it never had anything to do with the analytics, and it always had to do with the person holding the camera, how they felt while recording it, and how they felt while editing and publishing the video. And having lived in Orange County and been friends with people who do content, make content, post content, manage content, it's like the one catalyst that no one ever seems to ever address is the feeling. Is like the essence of making the product itself. People always want the views and people always want the engagement and want to go viral, but they're never focusing on the fact that they have a good piece of content. And so this is just a long-winded way of me thinking that it's funny that people can pay me as much as they want to make content for them. But in a front-sided way, it's like that doesn't guarantee views. But on a back-sided way, if you paid me enough, every video you'd ever make, or every video that's ever posted, every video that I would make, would be 1 million views. And so that's another video that I'll make where like the whole jump and the whole catch is, I know how to make every video go viral. And the backside of that is either you have a trust fund, you have an investor, or you understand the psychology of the 1% rule. And every year you get $250,000 views or $250,000 to spend it on social media, and the return is more than $1 million. So that's my video, and it's going to be spliced. This whole video will be spliced up into 2 or 3 separate videos that are like 90 seconds long, so that everyone else can listen to them. But thanks for watching.